In this video, we're going to be solving one-step equations. Example 1, we have x plus 2 is equal to 7. And so what we want to do is we want to get our variable on one side and get all of our numbers on the other side. And in order to do that, we need to look at where our variable is and what is with it. And so we have a plus 2 with the x. And so we need to move the 2. It's a positive 2, so we got to do the opposite operation and make it a negative 2 or subtract 2. What you do on one side of the equation, you must do on the other side of the equation. So I'm going to be subtracting 2 on both sides of the equation. My positive 2 and my negative 2, those are going to go away. They're going to cancel out. That's what we want to happen. And then I'm going to draw a line here and I'm going to bring down my x, and then I'm going to finish the problem 7 minus 2, which gives me 5. So x is going to equal 5. All right, let's look at example 2. I have x minus 2 is equal to 7. So here I have a minus 2 with the x, and so I have to do the opposite of minus, which is add positive. So I'm going to add 2 on both sides of the equation, and my negative 2 and my positive 2, those cancel out again, and then I bring down my x, and then now this time I'm going to do 7 plus 2 to get my answer to be x equal to 9. The process is going to be the same here in example 3, even though the x is now on the right side of the equation. We still want to get x by itself and get all of our numbers on the same side. So I'm going to move my minus 5. That's what's with the x, and so I have to do the opposite of minus 5, which is going to be a positive 5. So I'm going to add 5 to both sides of my equation. The minus 5 and the plus 5, those are going to cancel, and then I'm going to finish out my problem by adding 12 and 5 to give me 17 is going to equal x. Example 4, 3 is equal to negative 7x. This time it's different. The negative 7 is attached to the x. It's actually attached by multiplication. We don't normally put that dot there in between the negative 7 and the x. And so we have to undo the operation of multiplication to move the negative 7. And so the opposite of multiplication is division. And so we're going to divide both sides by negative 7. And so when we do that, the negative 7s are going to cancel on the right-hand side of my equation. And I am going to just be left with the fraction negative 3 over 7. You could get a decimal here if you wanted, but I'm just going to leave it as a fraction. Last example, example 5, 12x is equal to negative 3. The 12 is attached to the x by multiplication, so we have to move the 12, and we'd have to move it by dividing because it's the opposite operation of multiplication. So we're going to divide both sides by 12. And when we do that, the 12s cancel on the left-hand side, and so x is going to equal negative 1 over 4, and that is the simplified fraction of negative 3 divided by 12. You could get a decimal if you wanted to. I'm going to leave it here as negative 1 over 4 as a fraction.